Hello there, what's going on everybody? Today it's not a Star Wars Legion, Star Wars Armada, Star Wars X-Wing, or a Star Wars video at all. It's a Warhammer video. We are going to be taking a look at the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Knight-Judicator from the Stormcast Eternals. He is, of course, with his Gryph Hounds. I don't do a whole lot of Warhammer coverage on this channel, but I've been amping up a little bit with Age of Sigmar. A big slowdown I had because I wanted to paint all of my Stormcast Eternals. I also picked up a dragon, and so while I'm going to unbox this and also assemble it so you guys can take a look at how this is going to look, I will also kind of compare it once assembled to the rest of my Stormcast Eternals, so you can kind of get a look at the paint job or the color scheme that I'm likely to go with for this guy. If you guys are new here to the channel, here's the back of the box, by the way. We are still giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. You just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. And now, I know a lot of people who may have only picked up the Dominion box might think that everything is still kind of like punch fit, like where you don't have to use glue. And I believe that it's only that box. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out, because I know that dragon I certainly had to use glue on, but I haven't done that many. I'm only going so deep into Age of Sigmar, right? So, and one of the interesting things about all of these, when you buy extra expansions for this game, you're really just getting instructions in the plastic. You usually don't get all the rules and the stat cards and all that other stuff. That's all separate. So I did actually manage to pick up the codex, or the battle tome is what they call it. And so, I mean, you get a little bit of information of them right here, but this isn't all of their special abilities and all that stuff. This kind of gives you just a basic idea of their movement and their hit points and their basic attacks. So it doesn't tell you all their special stuff. I actually have no idea. Maybe I'll look it up here in a minute and see what kind of special stuff this guy has. I picked this guy up because I wanted a ranged attacker, since most of the Stormcast Eternals are melee. That I've got so far. I think there's I've got like a wizard in there, and I think the dragon has a breath weapon, and I think the angel has a big old ranged attack thing. But for the most part, they're melee attackers. And I wanted a guy who had a bow. I thought he looks cool, and it's a big bow. The bow's bigger than him. It's like comically huge. Like, imagine trying to carry this bow. The bow's bigger than you. You need like 2 people to carry your bow. Like, hand me my bow. Bring me the team that holds the bow. We shall line up the bow. We got our big base here. We've got a smaller base and another smaller base. We got the 2 Gryph Hounds. I will say, not a big fan of the Gryph Hounds that came in the Dominion box, or the Gryph Hound, just because he was like, I don't know, he didn't have the metallic armor as much on him, and I was like, all right. So we've got leaping. These look a little bit bigger, and then we've got our body right here. I think we've got our head sculpts right there. We're such great sculpts. That's one thing I really will say about Age of Sigmar, or I guess GW games in general. Like, the models are really, really good. And while I have barely even begun to scratch the surface on the gameplay of this game, which I plan to dive into soon, now that I've got most of the army. This is the only guy that's unpainted right now. So I feel like I'm just about all caught up. So I'm ready to start learning this game a little bit more. It's fun putting these beautiful miniatures together. So with that said, let's go ahead and put this thing together. And as I'm getting ready to do it, I notice it says no glue required. So this one is going to be a little bit more in line with the Dominion stuff, where you can punch fit it, but I'm still going to use some glue anyway. All right, so here we are. We've got our Knight-Judicator all put together. And he's got the arrows in the quiver and ready to go. I kind of like the head. I went with the Roman gladiator style head there. So pretty cool. He's got that little bit of broken down ruins that he's setting his foot on. And we have our 2 Gryph Hounds as well. And they are kind of in attack posed. They are jumping and leaping and moving, and this guy's got some. They each have a little bit of terrain on the base as well. I'll say this: not a big fan of the little bits of terrain on the base, because I like to base my miniatures, and I guess I could kind of cut that off, but then it's like it kind of clashes a little bit with the style of basing materials that I'm going to be using. but I guess it is what it is. Here, let's go ahead and show you how they'll probably look painted once I'll pull out the rest of my my Stormcast Eternals. All right, so here are the Stormcast Eternals, the weird kind of pinkish to purple sort of paint job that I've done, and this is kind of the color scheme that I've done with these guys, and I'm looking forward to getting this guy done up in this particular scheme. Now, I noticed the little one that comes in the Dominion set is much smaller, so these are actually a whole lot bigger. So you can kind of see there, which is kind of cool. So there's a big difference between those two types, and this guy's gonna hopefully fit in with this army pretty well. And I guess that's gonna about do it for this video. This has been our Knight-Judicator unboxing, and we kind of put them together, and we'll see how he looks, and maybe we'll get some more Age of Sigmar coverage up on here pretty soon. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to enter to win that $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. Just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos, and that's about all there is to it. I will talk to you guys later. I want to thank you so much, and as always, have a great day.